Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English the Natural Way. I'm Alex.
Hi, friends. I'm Linda. We are so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're at home, on the bus, at a cafe, or taking a break, thank you for choosing to learn English with us.
Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting word, the word belong.
Yes, and we're going to look at 3 expressions: belong, belong to, and belong with.
These 3 look almost the same, but they have different meanings and different uses.
Don't worry if you're a beginner. We will explain everything step by step, slowly and clearly.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly when to say belong, when to say belong to, and when to say belong with.
And you'll feel confident using them in your everyday conversations. Before we begin, if you enjoy our episodes, please subscribe, like, and share with a friend. Every share helps someone new discover us.
And we want to give a special shout out to @Dilla for this videos and learning with us. Thank you so much, @Dilla. We're so happy to have you in our English the Natural Way learning community.
Okay, let's get started.
So first, let's understand belong in its most basic form.
When we say something belongs, we are saying it has a place. It fits. It is in the right spot.
Think of a puzzle piece. When a puzzle piece is in the right place, it belongs there.
Or think about a person who moves to a new city, makes friends, and feels comfortable. That person feels like they belong.
So, belong, without anything after it, is about feelings, fitting in, feeling right, feeling like you are in the correct place.
Let me give you some examples.
I feel like I belong here. This means I feel comfortable. This place is right for me.
You belong in this team. You are right for this team. You fit perfectly here.
She finally feels like she belongs. She feels accepted. She is in the right place.
After years of searching, he found a community where he truly belongs.
Can you see? Belong alone is about feelings, fitting in, being in the right place, feeling accepted and comfortable.
This is very common in emotional conversations, stories, and songs. You'll hear it in music, movies, and personal stories all the time.
Sentences like, "Where do I belong?" or "I just want to belong somewhere," these are beautiful and very natural English expressions. Now, let's move to belong to. This one is a little different.
Belong to has 2 main meanings. Let's explain both clearly.
Meaning number 1, ownership. When something belongs to someone, it means that person owns it.
Think of it as answering the question, who owns this?
This book belongs to me. I own this book. It's my book.
That car belongs to my father. My father owns that car.
Does this phone belong to you? Is this your phone?
You can also use it for organizations and institutions.
This building belongs to the university. The university owns this building.
That land belongs to the government. Simple and clear.
Now, meaning number 2 of belong to, membership, being part of a group.
When a person belongs to a club, team, or organization, it means they are a member.
I belong to a running club. I am a member. I am part of it.
She belongs to the school choir. She is in the choir.
He belongs to a very large family. He is part of this big family.
Do you belong to any sports teams? Are you a member of any teams?
This meaning is very useful for groups, clubs, communities, religions, and organizations.
Let's practice. I belong to a yoga class. She belongs to a book club. We belong to the same neighborhood.
All natural, all correct. Now, let's talk about belong with. This one is very beautiful and emotional.
Belong with is used when you want to say that a person or thing is best together with someone else or something else.
It is about connection. It is about compatibility. It says these two things or people are better together.
Think of salt and pepper. They belong with each other. You always see them together.
Or think of two best friends who have known each other for 20 years. They belong with each other.
Belong with shows that something is right when paired with something else.
Examples. You belong with me. We are best together. We should be together.
This painting belongs with the rest of the collection. It fits perfectly with the other paintings.
These shoes belong with that dress, not those pants. The shoes and the dress go together.
I feel like I belong with these people. These people are right for me. We connect well.
He belongs with his family during hard times. He should be with them. They need each other.
Belong with is very common in relationships, friendships, and even fashion and interior design.
You'll hear it a lot in love songs. Taylor Swift has a song called You Belong With Me.
That's a perfect example, saying two people are right for each other. Very warm and emotional.
Now let's compare all three and see the difference clearly.
Belong alone. Feeling comfortable, fitting in, being in the right place. Example, I belong here. Or she finally belongs.
Belong to, ownership or membership. Ownership, this pen belongs to me. Membership, I belong to a chess club.
Belong with, compatibility, being right together, best when paired. Example, you belong with me. Or this sofa belongs with that table.
Let's use all three in a mini story.
Maria moved to a new city. At first, she didn't feel like she belonged. Belonged alone, her feeling of not fitting in.
But she found a painting club. Now she belongs to the club and has made many friends. Belongs to her membership.
Her best friend in the club is Tom. They understand each other so well. Everyone says they belong with each other. Belong with their connection and compatibility.
Maria belongs. She fits in. Maria belongs to. She is a member. Maria belongs with Tom. They are right for each other.
Now you understand the difference perfectly.
Let's talk about grammar. But don't worry, we'll keep it super simple.
Belong is a state verb. It describes a state or condition, not an action.
This is very important. Because of this, we almost never use belong in the continuous form, the ing form.
It is wrong to say, this book is belonging to me. That sounds very unnatural.
Correct. This book belongs to me. Simple present, always.
Wrong, I am belonging to a club. No, strange and incorrect.
Correct. I belong to a club. Simple present.
Let's look at the full pattern. Positive, this jacket belongs to him. Negative, this jacket doesn't belong to him. Question, does this jacket belong to him?
The same pattern works for all three expressions.
And remember, for feelings of fitting in, no preposition.
Say, I belong here, not I belong to here. That's a very common mistake.
Belong here, belong somewhere, belong in this place. These are all correct without to.
Now let's talk about the most common mistakes. This section will save you from a lot of confusion.
Mistake number 1, confusing belong to and belong with.
Wrong. This phone belongs with me. No, you own the phone. Use to.
Correct. This phone belongs to me.
Belong with is for compatibility, usually between living things or things that pair well together aesthetically.
Belong to is for ownership and membership, very different purposes.
Remember the difference like this. You belong with your best friend. You connect. But your bag belongs to you. You own it.
Mistake number 2, forgetting the preposition.
Wrong. This car belongs my brother. Belongs what?
Correct. This car belongs to my brother. Don't forget to.
Wrong. I feel I belong her. That doesn't make sense.
Correct. I feel I belong with her. Now it's clear and natural.
Mistake number 3, using the ing form.
Wrong. The book is belonging to the library. Incorrect grammar.
Correct. The book belongs to the library. Always simple present.
Mistake number 4, adding to after belong for feelings.
Wrong. She belongs to here. Incorrect.
Correct. She belongs here. For feelings of fitting in, no preposition needed.
Let's say it one more time clearly. For feelings, no preposition. Therefore, I belong here. For ownership and membership, use to. Therefore, this belongs to me. I belong to a club. For compatibility, use with. Therefore, you belong with me.
Once you remember those 3 rules, you'll never make these mistakes again.
Now, let's practice with a real conversation. Listen carefully and notice all 3 expressions used naturally.
Alex, I love this new apartment. Did your family just move in?
Yes, at first I wasn't sure we'd feel comfortable here. I wondered if we would really belong in this neighborhood.
Oh, I understand that feeling. I felt the same way 3 years ago, but then I joined a community garden.
Really?
Yes, I belong to the neighborhood garden club now, and it changed everything. I made so many friends.
That sounds wonderful. Do they accept new members?
Absolutely. You should join. I can already tell you belong with us. You love plants, you love people. You'd fit right in.
I'd love that. Oh, and speaking of the apartment, I found some garden tools in the storage room. I'm not sure they belong to us or to the previous owner.
Ask the building manager. He'll know who owns them.
Good idea. And I also found an old photograph. I wonder if it belongs to someone in this building.
Put a note on the community board. Someone will recognize it.
Great idea. You know, I already feel like I belong here. Just talking to you makes me feel so welcome.
That's so sweet. And you absolutely do belong here. This neighborhood needs people like you.
Did you notice all the different uses?
Let's review them quickly.
I wondered if we would really belong in this neighborhood. Belong alone, feeling a fitting in.
I belong to the neighborhood garden club. Belong to membership.
You belong with us. Belong with compatibility and connection.
I'm not sure they belong to us. Belong to ownership.
I wonder if it belongs to someone. Belong to ownership.
I already feel like I belong here. Belong alone, feeling comfortable.
6 examples in one natural conversation. That's exactly how native speakers use these words every day.
Let's do some fill-in-the-blank practice to build your confidence.
Think about your answer before we say it.
Number 1. This wallet blank my grandfather. What do you say?
This wallet belongs to my grandfather. Ownership.
Number 2. After years of living abroad, she finally feels like she blank. Fill in the blank.
She finally feels like she belongs. Just belongs alone. Feeling of fitting in.
Number 3. White wine blank this fish dish. What connects them?
White wine belongs with this fish dish. They go perfectly together.
Number 4. Do you blank any sports teams at school? Membership.
Do you belong to any sports teams? Correct.
Number 5. These 2 people understand each other perfectly. They definitely blank each other.
They definitely belong with each other. A perfect match.
Excellent. Practice these patterns every day and they will feel very natural very quickly.
Let's do a final review to lock everything in.
Belong alone, feeling of fitting in, feeling right, feeling accepted. Example, I belong here, or she doesn't feel like she belongs.
Belong to, two meanings. Ownership, this watch belongs to my father. Membership, I belong to a book club.
Belong with, compatibility, connection, best when together. Example, these colors belong with each other, or you belong with me.
Grammar rule, never use ing, always say belongs or belong, simple present only.
For feelings of fitting in, no preposition needed, just belong here.
For ownership and membership, use to.
For compatibility and connection, use with.
And practice every day. Even one sentence a day builds real confidence over time.
Your confidence building plan. In week 1, practice belong to for ownership. Look around your room and describe who owns things.
In week 2, practice belong to for membership. Think of every group you're a part of.
In week 3, practice belong alone. Think of places and communities where you feel at home.
In week 4, combine all 3 in little stories about your daily life. Small steps, big progress. You've got this.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.
Write us a sentence using belong, belong to, or belong with. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Remember, every expert was once a beginner. You are doing something amazing just by showing up and learning today.
Don't give up on the hard days. The hard days are actually the days you grow the most.
We'll see you next week on English the Natural Way.
Until then, keep practicing, keep believing, and always remember,
You belong in this learning journey.
and we belong right here, learning together with you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!